Alright guys, doing some Patreon requests, and this one comes from Jason Voorhees 2011, who asked me to do a three-way crossover between Ghoul School, Haunted Mansion, and Hocus Pocus. Yep, if this doesn't scream Halloween, I don't know what the fuck does. So, yeah, let's get into it with this video. But before we do, as always, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below. Head on over to my Patreon where you guys can start sending requests for videos to do here on YouTube when you hit the 3rd tier. Also, when you hit the 3rd tier, that allows you to also check out videos exclusively over on YouTube. On Patreon, excuse me. Such as my review for Five Nights at Freddy's, and I also did a versus video with Jason versus Pumpkinhead, and a non-comic lineup with Justice League Infinite. Anyway, like I said, if you want to do that, hit the link below, head on over there. But anyway, let's get into it with this video. So the story is that Phantasma, we started the Ghoul School, and essentially what's going on is that Phantasma has gotten a letter. Like, a letter has come directly to her that has been sent out from a unknown location. But when Phantasma reads it, she's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And she's flying around the Ghoul School just in just joyful hysterics, and eventually everyone's like, calm down, what the hell are you doing? And that's when Phantasma reveals, guys, I got accepted, I'm the 10,000 spirit. And they're like, excuse me? And that's when Phantasma explains that she's been accepted to Gracie Manor. And they're like, Gracie Manor, as in the Louisiana, the most haunted place in America, home to 999 ghosts. And they're like, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to be the 1,000 spirit. She's like, I've been trying to get in there for years, and they never allowed it. Like, they only have room for one more. So I got selected. And everyone's like, Miss Grimwood and the rest of the girls are like, oh my gosh, Phantasma, that's so amazing. We're so happy for you. And she's like, well, yeah, I can come and go as I please, so I can still do my studies here at the Ghoul School, and I can hang out at that house for for the rest of my unlife. It's amazing. They want me to come down there to get a feel of me, not like that. And then when he's like, and Phantasma's like, not like that, pervert. But they head down to Gracie Manor. So as they're going, Phantasma's just oozing with excitement. She is just ready to start a new life here. She is just ready to start something new. She is just ready to have a new life and a whole new world just kind of open up to her, and yeah. However, when they get to Gracie Manor, something is very wrong. Something feels just off. Everything just feels everything just feels wrong for one reason or another. That being is that what happened is that they go there, and the front gates are broken through, they've been smashed through, and Miss Grimwood is like, that's not possible. From what I understand of the manor, it's magically protected. You need a serious amount of magic to break through that, break through those front gates. So you'd have to have some serious magical firepower to do that. So now they're like, well, this is not good. So they go into the manor. They travel deep into the manor. They travel to the manor. Well, they got to go there first. They got to go there. Front door has been blown open, and yeah. Usually, there's talk of welcome, foolish mortals, and all of that. There's nothing. Something is really wrong. Even Matches is getting all his scales are all rattling. He's puffing up for a fight, and everyone's like, where is... there's supposed to be 999 ghosts, right? Well, where the hell are they? So they're looking around, and it isn't until then that Pickwick shows up, being the chandelier ghost. And Pickwick's like, oh, are you with them? And they're like, with who? Who do you think we're with? And he goes, the sisters. they're like, sisters. The three of them came in, they busted through our defenses, and are now, like, they've used some kind, like, they've been rallying and stealing ghosts left and right. And it's revealed that it is the spirits of the Sanderson sisters. Yep, the three Sanderson sisters, they're ghosts because they're dead. And like I said, they're dead, and their souls have wandered to Gracie Manor. However, what they're trying to do is harness a spell that requires a certain number of souls in order to, like, trade to the afterlife, so they can get, they can be brought back to life. So, and that's when Phantasma's like, that's why I got the message. But why me? And he's like, well, your application was the latest one, so they probably just wanted to throw you out there. So they're like, they've already gone around and captured several of the spirits. Everyone's running and hiding, but they're using like a dark spell in order to, capture wayward souls. I don't know who is it. Like, Pickwick's like, I don't know who's captured, who isn't captured, and Grimwood's just like, oh, that sucked. It's clear that, like, Miss Grimwood is letting on more about letting on that she probably knows more about the Sanderson sisters than she lets on. So that's when Sabella and the others are like, Miss Grimwood, do you know who they are? And who are the Sanderson sisters? We only know a little about them. And she goes, I know them because I trained them. And everyone's like, what? Yeah. So it turns out that after the Sanderson sisters got the book from the Grand Witch in Hocus Pocus 2, that prelude, the three of them didn't know how to use magic. Like, they had gifts, but they didn't know how to harness them. That wasn't until Grimwood found them, and they became her first students. However, Grimwood wanted to help them use their magic for good, but then they learned about soul sucking, and Grimwood, cast them away. Like, she was like, I want nothing to do with any of you. So now they have to find out they have to find where the Sanderson sisters are. And Pickwick is like, the last I saw, they were in the graveyards, capturing souls with they've enchanted the Hatbox Ghost's Hatbox to make it like a soul capture, like a ghost capturing relic. So the Ghoul School heads out. They go deep into the graveyard, where they do find the Sanderson sisters are basically going around capturing souls left and right. That's when the three of them are like close. They've captured the Hatbox Ghost himself. They've captured the Mummy Ghost, Constance Hatchaway. So Phantasma is like, hey, I heard you needed 1,000 souls. I'm right here. So the Sanderson sisters try to capture her, but they're like, Winnie, what? I smelled monster children. And that's when, like, Frankenstein's just like, damn right you do, and just punches her across the face. And they're like, I'm a ghost, how do you punch me? He's like, supernatural elements can hurt others, asshole. So the Grimwood, that's when Miss Grimwood makes her appearance, and they're like, you! And she's like, yeah, I'm here to correct a mistake that I should have done from the get-go. So she actually got a hold of the box, of the Hatbox Ghost box, and frees all the spirits. And the spirits are like, oh, what we're gonna do to you. So all the spirits just come in like a tsunami and sweep the Sanderson sisters away into the netherworld, where their souls are back until the sequel. So by the end of it, Phantasma's like, so was I accepted? And they're like, yeah, I'd say you're well accepted, but for now, just focus on your studies for a bit, okay? So Phantasma and the others leave, but now Phantasma is like, yeah, I can't, I'm gonna be able to come back here and have the best party of my unlife for the rest of my dead years. So there you go, guys. That is pretty much the three-way crossover between Hocus Pocus, Ghoul School, and Haunted Mansion. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of it? And once again, I'd like to thank Jason Voorhees 2011 for this video, for this Patreon request. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.